should just believe that what they say is true. 'Cause I've been trying not to move these mountains lately. Maybe the only thing that's standing in my way is you. But I can't breathe unless you're with me. Suffocating endlessly, and I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let Nothing but our love is ordinary. No one ever thought we'd come this far. Nothing about the way I feel is scary. You scare me, and I don't wanna live in fear of broken hearts. But I can't see another way. It's you and me forever, babe. And I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't
What's going on, everybody? It's DFS. We're checking back in. It's a Friday night NBA hoops. We got three spreads and 2 props I'm going to give you tonight. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Twitch channel. Appreciate the follow, Carter C. Appreciate you tuning in. Before we get started, go ahead, check us out on pickcity.com. Me, Rambling Gambling, Hammer It Bets, all collab for a VIP. You get 3 cappers for one low price, $20 a week. If you DM us, we could sometimes we work with you guys on free trials or anything like that. Justin, don't forget about Warzone W's. Oh yeah, got that PS4 nice and ready. My PS4 crashed, so Justin gave me his. Appreciate it. So yeah, pickcity.com. Go check us out. That's our VIP. Hammer It Bets has swept 4 of the last 6 days, so you're missing out on free money. We're looking to get a sweep here in the NBA. NBA's been a little crazy this week. Actually, this entire season, but this week in general. But feel pretty good about these free plays I'm going to give out here. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, any DFS questions, prop questions, throw them in the chat. I want to know your lock of the night. Throw it in there and let me know. So I will go over plays, and then I'll get you guys my lineups that I'm going to play in DraftKings tonight. I'll give you guys 3 lineups as well. So appreciate you guys all tuning in. Drop your lock of the night in the chat. First one I'm going to is we're going to go to the Raptors Timberwolves game. Your boy is on the Raptors, 3.5 here. I got him at 2.5. I'm okay with 3.5 here. The Timberwolves are simply just not very good. And if you see, I think Lowry is probably on the, I know he's questionable, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to play. And as you guys can tell last night, it does not matter for these Raptors. They are finally clicking. Van Vliet is playing out of his mind this year, and Siakam is one of my core plays tonight on DraftKings. Love the way he has been playing as of late, and think there's a big mismatch in this game for the Raptors. You know, I know it's back to back, everything like that, but a lot of teams roll after a big win like that. So I'm going to go Raptors -3.5 for 1 unit. All right. Let me know if you like that play. Throw it in the chat. Let's get the chat going. I can take this any way you guys want me to go. I'll answer any question you guys got. So that is the first play there. Second play. I bet this team a lot this year. They have not let me down. All right. So it's the Bulls. All right. They are road dogs this year. Crazy stat I was looking at this morning. They were like 9-2, I think, against the spread. Something crazy as a road dog. See, it's gone down to +6. Simmons is out for the 76ers. I got these guys at +8.5 earlier today. So +6 is still in play here. If you want to sprinkle the money line, go ahead. Crazy thing about the NBA is, you know, road dogs have just beaten up on home favorites a lot this year. And then for my DFS folks out there, Seth Curry is probably going to be a very popular owned play, but I think he's a must play. You can pivot to maybe Embiid, who should have a nice matchup tonight. But this game right here, so Bulls +8.5 for me. I would take +6 right now for 1 unit. Justin saw a tweet today that Siakam is more well-rounded than Giannis. Yee. That's a hot take. I mean, Siakam can shoot better, I guess. I don't know. Giannis is still Giannis. He's one of the best basketball players on the planet. All right, so we got Bulls +8.5, and then we are going to go to the early game. We're going to go Warriors. Okay? Warriors, I got them at 4. It's at 5 currently. That's the highest I would take. Magic are, I think, Fournier's back for them, but they're starting, I think, Williams and Birch tonight. Warriors are a team that just, they're getting Draymond back, and I think they're rolling a little bit. You know, Steph Curry keeps shooting the way he's doing. I mean, it's hard to beat that team. Oubre is coming along slowly but surely. Yeah, Justin, Ben Simmons. Yep. Yeah, I saw that earlier. He's ruled out. That's why I'm liking that Bulls play a lot. Okay. So Warriors -4 for me. We got 1 unit on that. All right. 1 unit. Let's see if any other news popped up. Yeah. So looking at my phone, Draymond Green will start. So even better right here. Warriors play. Love it a lot. All right. So we got the Raptors, we got the Bulls, and we got the Warriors. So those are the 3 spreads right there. I didn't take any over-unders tonight. Thought they were pretty close. That's what we got. Let's see. All right, let's go to some props. So back to the Raptors Timberwolves game. And like I said, I am on Siakam tonight on DraftKings. So that usually means that I pivot towards their player props. Kind of correlates a little bit. And we're going to go down to points. We're just going to do points, sorry. And that is currently at 22.5. So Siakam, 22.5. Little stats for you. He's hit this 5 of the last 6 games that he's played. He's gotten 23 points or over. He's coming into form. He's absolutely balling like he should have to start the season. A little bit of a slow start, but he's coming around. And especially if Lowry's out, I haven't seen if Lowry's out. So if anybody's got any news like that, I haven't seen it. But if Lowry's out, even more. I love this play. So you can go to Van Vliet at 22.5. They're pretty much same usage rates in the offense. Justin, Raptors -3.5. Yep, I'm cool with that. I'd probably play about the 4. Or you could wait and see if this Lowry news happens, and then it might come down a little bit. But You never know. So yeah, if someone be on the lookout for Lowry news. I got my phone here, but on those Fantasy Labs notifications. But I have not seen anything on that, which is weird because games at 6:10 usually they have it out there by now. All right, so there. One more play I got for you guys tonight is the Memphis game. Where's that Memphis game at? Pistons, Memphis. And we're going to go to another player prop. Going to points, rebounds, and assists this time. All right. If I can find it. There we go. Player props. Going down to player props. And it's my boy, Ja Morant. Okay, 32 and a half. I'm going to take the over. He's hit this, and his 3 of his last 4 just came off a triple-double. His usage rate is unbelievable this year. And you know he's going to be one of my core 4. So both of these players are going to be in my DraftKings lineups with Siakam, and I'm going to the Source. What's up, Source? Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Lowry news not confirmed, but it looks like it's moving to him being. Yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'm going for, and I'm still okay with the Raptors. So Raptors play, and Siakam obviously gets even more of a boost with Lowry being out. So nothing's confirmed yet, according to Source. But yeah, so last player prop is Ja Morant over 32 and a half points, rebounds, assists. Like I said, he went over 3 or 4 times, and he is the catalyst of this Memphis offense. And I like them to put up a lot of points tonight. I think this game could be a little bit more high scoring than people think. So that is all of them. So to recap, I got Raptors. I got them at 2.5. I'm okay with taking them up to 4 or wait for the Lowry news, maybe see where the line goes from there. And then I got the Bulls plus 8.5. And then we got the Warriors, but the Bulls are plus 6 currently. Take Allen's offensive rebound, or over rebounds. Justin, I'm telling you, he's been in my head this entire day, Jared Allen, but I have not seen nothing from anybody, trends wise or anything like that. But for whatever reason, Jared Allen has just intrigued me this entire time. His PRAs that I was looking at today, points, rebounds, and assists, were over. It was 28.5. I took him 2 days ago at 30.5, and he ended at 28. So I've seen some McGee, but I've seen a lot of Usman. But Allen, he's intriguing. I like that play a lot. He's been in my head for some reason all day. All right. Raptors, Bulls, Warriors. And then we got Siakam and Morant over. Points, and then points, rebounds, and assists for Morant. And so everybody knows here that they've tuned in. I'm a big Fantasy Labs guy. Subscribe to them, get all my information from them. Also, I like Occupy Fantasy. They a lot of young and up-and-coming guys from them, and check them out on Twitter. They have their own website. Has pretty much the same, similar data to this, a little bit more, a little bit different optimizer. So I've been using them a little bit, but primarily, I kind of like to put the two together. So I go Fantasy Labs, and so as you can see, Siakam very high in their model. And this is going to be a good pivot for a lot of people tonight. Is this Hernan Gomez? I probably misspelled it or mispronounced it, but he's going to be highly owned without Adams tonight. A lot of people could probably pivot to Zion. I was on Zion 2 nights ago when they played. His usage rate has gone through the roof, but as you guys can see, my core 4 over here, is Morant, SGA, Towns, and Seth Curry. I've kind of swapped Giannis and Siakam for Towns and SGA just to see what I'm getting. But really, Karl Anthony Towns is very sneaky play tonight. He's in that price range where a lot of people are going to pay up for Jokic or pay up for Giannis, and he's kind of going a little bit under-owned. You know, according to Fantasy Labs here, it's 5 to 8%, which is pretty dang low. And as you can see, all four of these guys, I think Seth Curry is going to be a little bit more or higher owned, just because with the Simmons, and this probably hasn't updated yet or not, but definitely think these guys have a chance to go off and go high up into GPPs. So I'm a more of a high risk player with large GPPs and trying to get a takedown on there. Any questions on DFS props or anything like that? Put them in the chat. And then here are some of my lineups. Feel free to copy if you'd like. These are the ones that I've put into, I believe, the it's like the 20 entry max $4 ones for, I think first place gets like 10 grand or something like that. So we got a lot of Morant. So I got a lot of Morant. He's in there. Seth Curry's in there. I like Giannis tonight. They're a team. I mean, they're still favored by 10.5, and they're on a 5-game losing streak. That's still incredible to me. There's that. I was on them last night. They just looked like absolute shit. So I hesitant to go back to them tonight. I wouldn't mind it if you went back to them tonight, just because I think they have to rebound at some point. You can maybe get it on, because a lot of people have sour taste in their mouth from last night. So if you want to throw a little bit more Bucks guys in there, or if you want to take the Bucks, you know, maybe tease it down or whatnot. But I'm personally off of them tonight since they burned me. But you could also have an edge on some people if you do take them. So here's some of my lineups. Capella's, I think, a little bit sneaky tonight. Forbes has been getting a lot of run with Drew Holiday being out. Usman, and then Towns, and Gallinari is a guy who can pop off anytime. I think that's going to be a nice little rematch on a back-to-back with the Hawks and the Celtics. Danny Ainge coming out and saying the Celtics aren't good, so we'll see how they respond to that. It'll be fun to watch. So yeah, I'll be here for another about a minute or so. If you got any other questions on the slate, go ahead and shoot them in the chat. Questions over DraftKings lineups or whatnot. I keep these up for anybody who wants to copy them at all. And just to recap, so I'll probably throw them in the chat for anybody who missed him, who is. That's the first one. Bulls plus 8.5. 1U. And then Warriors -4. 1U. So those are the spreads right there. And then the props. Thoughts on college basketball main play. Don't call me a homie, Justin. But my main play of the night is going to be SLU money line. I wouldn't take their spread. Dayton always plays them close, but their money line tonight, they are fighting for a bid to the dance. I know that I like to play in the A10 tournament to get it. They're an elite team. They just haven't played in a month or so, but they've lost their two games coming back from their COVID break, and then they've won 4 straight. So they're getting rolling back again. They got Yuri Collins back tonight, so that's a big boost to the offense, to their whole team, and their point guard. So I think they can roll tonight. SLU by 15. Yeah. No, I like their money line. Just take their money line tonight. I think it's like in the 200s, but if you want to, you can tease it down a little bit. But that's my main play tonight. Also like, I think it was Akron. I parlayed it with a little bit sometimes too. But SLU's the way to go tonight. I am a homer, because for those who don't know, I went to that college. So let's put those props in. So it's Siakam over 22.5 points. And then Morant those are the plays. If you got any other questions, and here's the lineups. Go ahead, use them as you want. But yeah, no more questions. Then I'll go ahead, get up and out of here, and let's go ahead and get a little takedown, get some cash. Just how about Wentz to the Colts? He'll be a good guy to hand the ball off. That's my only comment to that. No, if he gets back to the 2017 form with Frank Reich, yeah, definitely have a chance to compete for a Super Bowl. My hot take, but I think so. All right, that's it for me. Let's get up on out here. Let's get some money tonight. A little takedown action, and let's have a good night. See you boys.
Everybody's trying to tell me that I'm crazy.